Tuesday night baseball on the show as you get a look there at Rogers Center here in Toronto. Tonight, the second of 4 to begin the week between the Oakland A's and the Toronto Blue Jays. Which of these two will prevail? Next on the show. Jamie Villanueva will be on the bump for game 2 of the series. What do we need to know here, HR?
Well, he's a workhorse. You know, he knows how to win games. And last game, complete game victory. He just stayed around and continued to hang in there long enough to get that W. You love it when he's on the mound.
So coming to the plate, Casey Ramirez. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
Right fielder, Casey Ramirez.
First pitch of the night here is taken for ball 1 as we are underway in Toronto. Harold, as the Jays take the field here tonight, fortune has been smiling on them recently. They're unbeaten in their last 7 games.
Well, everybody's hyped. The crowd is hyped. The players were hyped. And the beauty of the night game when the ace is throwing gives people all day. This town has been buzzing talking about him being on the mound tonight. I'm excited to watch him throw.
And that's in there, 2-1.
91-mile-an-hour slider. Man alive, there's not many people that throw that one right there. That is an elite group right there. I would throw that pitch every time.
Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Now a swing and a miss on the fastball. Then the leadoff man is set down here for the first out of the evening. And here's a shot of the Athletics starting lineup for this one. H, what do they have to do to take down a very hot team here on the road?
Matt, this club's just got to get on the board early. When they get out and score early and put the pressure on the other team, they have a great chance of winning games. I think that's the key to this one here.
Now at the plate, Professor Smokey, having a very nice year, currently second in the American League in batting average entering play. First delivery to him on the way. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
Well, if you're wondering if he's going to be loose for this game, there's our answer. 98 in the first inning. He's going to be coming right after.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And a good job to lay off the fastball there. Close, but it's 1-1.
I think if he executes that pitch on the corner instead of off of it, he probably gets some pretty weak contact, if anything. He jammed him pretty hard on the previous pitch, so my bet was he was going to try to cheat on the inside part, thinking it might be coming again.
Throw on to first, 2 gone.
Batting third, left fielder, Chip Elliott.
At the plate, Chip Elliott. And as we give you a look at his splits, he's had the better of right-handers this season, no doubt about that. Into the windup and the pitch. Chopper foul. The windup and the 0-1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Now here it comes. And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2. And set up behind the plate is Joe McDonald as you see the rest of our umpiring crew in this one.
Well, McDonald's strike zone, it's pretty ordinary, pretty basic. Now, sometimes it's tough to figure out, and that's when you get frustrated with him. There's not a whole lot of flash, but you just want him. Be consistent, pick one side or the other. That's where guys get frustrated.
Boy, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, you have to make sure it's up above the zone like that. He can't do a whole lot with that, but if it were a little lower, he can and will make you pay big time.
Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. And we'll have the first base runner of the ball game here as that misses, and it's a 2-out walk.
Yeah, well, when a guy's swinging the bat as well as he's been, this is a smart move. No reason to tempt fate out there.
Lintner.
Now in the box, Brent Lintner. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball one.
That's the kind of pitch that reminds me of many reasons why I wasn't a very good hitter. This thing was inside and coming in hot, and he just gave a stone-cold take. I'm bailing out of the way if I'm in the box, no doubt about it.
A high fastball is in there.
Man, I think he's trying to send a message right here. I'm going to challenge you. I like my stuff. I think I'm better than you. I don't care how good a hitter you are, and this guy's a good hitter, by the way, but he came right after him early in the count.
2 out with the man at first. One and two.
He couldn't quite catch up to that one. He needs to get his foot down and see the fastball out of his hand.
Ready on 1 and 2. And this is going to be a foul ball. And here's a ball hit in the air. And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him as that ends the inning. So no runs here on no hits, no errors, and 1 man left on. Now the Blue Jays will get their chance, no score. Noah Kennedy, a right-hander from Illinois, will be the starter here. Harold, any thoughts?
Well, I look at his stat line, Matt. I look at his whip, and it's just above league average, and that tells me he struggles just a little bit this year. If he can keep runners off the base paths and not pile up a lot more than maybe the 1 or a little bit above an inning, then he's got a chance to win. So keeping the traffic limited is the key to his success in this game.
Third baseman.
Now batting, Wayne Anthony. First at bat for him as he enters play third in the American League batting race. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Elliott ranging back. He gets there and makes the play for the first out. With that, let's take a look at the Blue Jays starting lineup. Harold, what's the key to continuing the winning streak?
Well, Matt, this is a very aggressive club. They steal a lot of bases. They're not at the top of the league, but, man, they're right there. They're not far behind. They will run at every opportunity they get to try to force mistakes.
Here's Tommy La Stella now, and you see what he's done in recent action. Obviously seeing the ball well right now. First offering on its way. Takes a good swing, but this will be a foul ball. And Harold, this Oakland ball club entering play here tonight. They come into this one looking to make amends for a loss last time out that put an end to a 7-game winning streak.
Matt, they're on one of those hot streaks. I mean, everything is going right for them. They're playing great baseball right now. I mean, timely hitting, the bullpen's coming through, and it looks like they're rested. They're doing the things they need to do to really be a winning club right now.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Breaking ball just misses the inside corner.
Boy, that's a great breaking ball right there. That's a tough pitch to lay off when that ball is coming in at that plane right there. Quality take.
The 1-2 pitch. Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away. 1 out, nobody on. And another foul ball.
That is the 4th foul ball of this AB right here. He's seeing a lot of pitches.
And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2.
Boy, not what you want coming out of the gate as a pitcher, right? You don't want to have to show all of your pitches this early on in the game, but that's a quality at bat. And what does it make you do as a pitcher? You have to use a lot of your pitches, and the more pitches a hitter sees, the better chance they have to make good contact.
And that'll find its way into center field for a one-out hit.
Well, it looks like just a ground ball base hit in the box scores, but man, that ball is hit hard up the middle. He's going to do well for himself if he stays consistent and keeps that approach.
Standing in now, Billy Kuhn, as he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball one. He comes in with 24 homers to his credit so far this year. Throw over to first, and he's back easily. Runners on first with one down. Low and away as he misses again. 2-0.
Wow, not a great spot to be in right now. 2-0 to a great hitter like this. This is when you really have to pay attention as a pitcher. And if you have good off-speed stuff, this might be the time to start mixing in your off-speed stuff.
And that's over. 2-1. Throw over to the bag and a dive, but he's back in there. Runner at first here, one man out. And a neck-high fastball that time.
We're seeing a good AB here from the three-hole hitter. If he can work a walk or pick up a hit here, he's going to put that cleanup guy in a really good position to do some damage in this first inning.
Has a look, now the pitch. Now here's a drive out to right center field. La Stella rounds the corner and is headed home. And not in time as the run scores.
Just some more of the same from him. He's been clutch all year with runners in scoring position, and he does it again here with a double. Tack on another RBI to his season total.
Into the box, Rick Yeager, as he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. Just too short of 100 runs batted in on the season. Here's the 0-1. And this is fouled back and out of play.
Well, he fouls off that fastball right there, and you wonder, does he love his fastball enough to come back with it 3 times in a row?
Lays off that time, and it's 1-2.
On 0-2, you'll sometimes get a guy to chase a fastball out of the zone away or up, but when it's way down like that, it's much easier to lay off because you can tell the ball is moving further away from eye level as it comes in.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Now a fastball taken outside here as it moves it to 2-2 now. From the belt, the pitch, swing and a miss on the breaking pitch. 2 away.
That was aggressive pitching in that at bat, and I like seeing that. He showed all hard stuff until the 5th and final pitch for the strikeout. When you work off your hard stuff, it really opens up your secondary pitches to be more deceptive.
Ready now, Dansby Swanson. He comes in currently second on the team in home runs. And the first pitch to the 38-year-old veteran is in for a called strike, 0-1. Getting a few steps off a second there. Now the pitch. Fastball called for strike 2.
He certainly hasn't been the aggressor in this at bat. 2 straight takes, so now we'll see if he can change his approach and battle up.
Now a fastball. Look out as he has to duck out of harm's way there.
Well, a pitcher can tell you a lot early in the game. With this veteran pitcher out here, fastball in. To me, it looks like he's going to try to take that inside half and say, that is mine.
Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. And this is going to find the crowd down the left field line. Count holds at 1-2.
Well, that was an impressive swing. A fastball, is he'll hit a foul ball home run with it, but he got out in front of it a little bit too much. Timing just a tad off.
Again, a 1-2. A fastball down near the shoe tops. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Swung on in the dirt. Strike 3. And the throw to first ends the inning. A run for the Jays thanks to the RBI double. We'll head to the top of the second. And Toronto's off to the early 1-0 lead. Digging in now, Mark Hammond. Coming into this one, he's carrying a rather substantial batting average up in the 330s. Fouled back. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Yeager moves to his right and puts this one away in the alley for out number 1.
All right, here's how the Jays line up defensively, brought to you by Majestic. And I'm looking at Dansby Swanson, the #1 pick overall a few years back. He is a heck of a talent, and you knew he was going to hit at that shortstop position. But that bat and his athletic ability, he can even move around the diamond for you different places.
Standing in, Lucas Fountain. He's entering play in this one, a home run shy of 20 for the season. First pitch coming. Here it is. Favorable call in there for a strike. That fastball was a lively one. You could hear the pop of the glove all the way up here.
Yeah, nothing better, huh, guys? I guess maybe the crack of the bat, but I'm not as partial to that as most people. He looks good and loose out there to start this one.
Outside for a ball, 1-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he lays off for a ball, 2-1. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. All even at 2-2. Here it is. Look out. Don't want to hit him there. It's full 3-2.
Hey, that's a good pitch right there. But, you know, as a base stealer, when you're in the box like that, you want to protect your moneymakers, right? You don't want anything around your knees or your feet, so he was fortunate to get out of the way of that one.
Sent in the air out to straightaway center. Hernandez is there. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
Batting 7th, the designated hitter, Manny Machado.
Into the box now, Manny Machado. And he's seen his numbers on the rise here over the last 5 games or so. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And this is going to be a foul ball. And he lays off for ball one. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. To 2-2 now. This is foul right side. Another 2-2 offering. And the changeup is way low that time. Two out, nobody on. And he misses here for ball 4. Already 2 walks surrendered in his first couple of innings of work.
We knew coming into this game that this guy has a tendency to give up a lot of free passes, and history repeats itself as he's already given up 2 walks here. I'll tell you, effectively wild is a pretty tough thing to be.
Digging in, Ramon Nieto. It's been a rough go for him at the plate as he enters this one with a season average in the 230s. From the stretch, pitches a cold strike. The throw, not in time. He's in there at second.
Hey, this catcher has an elite arm, but when you get that great of a jump at first base, it makes it a lot easier to steal second.
2 out here and a runner at second. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Tough slider down low for a strike.
Well, now it's a 1-2 count. He's throwing the same pitch 3 times in a row. He got ahead with it. Now let's see if he puts him away with it.
Working for the punch out and the offering. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. 1 left for Oakland. They still trail 1-0. Into the box now. Brooks Schaefer. He begins play in this one with his batting average over the 310 plateau. Into the windup and the pitch. Fastball runs a bit inside here. It's 1-0. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
Yeah, 3 straight balls to start the inning, and it's clear to me he just hasn't found his rhythm out there yet.
From the windup, the 3-0 pitch. Here's a ball hit high down the right field line. This ball has a chance, and it is gone. A solo shot down the line in right, and that is 27 for him on the year as the Blue Jays take a 2-0 advantage.
I know I get big money for my expert analysis, but this is pretty simple. If you put a fastball up in the zone over the heart of the plate, this guy's going to turn it around in a heartbeat. This one was no shocker.
Stepping up now, William Hernandez. He's a guy that's not afraid to run if he gets aboard. Comes in ranked second on the team in stolen bases. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Looks at a curveball over the inside corner. Base is empty here with nobody out. Now a sinker runs in on him a bit as he's got to step out of the way there.
The struggles continue, but that happens when you're not able to locate your secondary pitches. You become a one-pitch pitcher. He needs to start to get those secondary pitches over really fast.
Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck.
That's the perfect pitch after you've just brushed a guy back. The hitter probably isn't sitting up there thinking you're going to flip something soft up there.
The pitch. In tight with the slider, 2-2.
Wow, it just doesn't seem like he's being as aggressive as he was before he gave up that home run. Was throwing the ball great. Now it seems like he's a little bit more tentative throwing the ball across the plate.
Here's the pitch on 2-2. There's a swing and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Elliott going back on it. He makes the play. A fine running catch to get the first out of the inning.
Now let's take a look at the A's defensively, brought to you by Majestic. We're looking at one of the best defensive teams in the league. They're in the top 5 in fielding percentage. Not many balls get through here. You're going to have to earn it if you want to beat these guys.
Coming to the plate now, Colt Morant. As we take a look there at the difference in his numbers between June and July. First delivery to him on the way. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner. The windup and the 0-1. And a slider runs in on him as he has to lean out of the way. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And this is going to be a foul ball. One out, nobody on. Breaking ball, called third strike as that catches the zone for out number 2.
This inning didn't get started the way he'd hoped with that home run, but I've got to give him credit for flushing it and coming back here to get strikeouts on the last 2 guys. He's acting like it didn't even happen before.
Stepping in now, Lloyd Lingo, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And that one stayed too low apparently. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. A 2-0 curveball here is over for a strike. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Just a bit low, ball 3. Three and 1. Here it is. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
He threw that ball right by him. When you got a guy throwing that hard, you got to really just think about using your hands and just spread out and let your hands fly. They're going to be quicker than your bat is going to get to the ball.
Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Breaking ball swung on in the dirt. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders here in attendance. Yikes. We're back to Toronto after this. At the plate, Ian Koch, and he'll start out their half of the third. Top of the order to follow.
Koch.
First pitch on its way. Takes a knee-high fastball, and then that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
Here's a fastball at the knees. Good spot, good pitch, and it's 0-2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
Well, tried to throw a high fastball right by him there. Didn't work, but now we'll see if that sets up some different options. Wouldn't be surprised to see a good slider down and away right here.
Swing and a ball hit to the left side, and this is going to wind up a souvenir. Another 1-2 delivery. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. Anthony will back up and put this one away just past the dugout for the first out.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop out. Well executed pitch there.
Into the box now, Casey Ramirez. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball one. 0 for 1 here in the early going. And looked like a definite pitcher's pitch there on the inside. 1-1. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
Well, this pitching staff has done a pretty good job right there. That's the 4th time he struck out, and we're only in the second game of this series.
Standing in now, Professor Smokey, as the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Oh, 0-1 count, and the pitch. And this is going to be a foul ball. The 0-2 delivery. Off speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. The 1-2 pitch. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Nothing across here this half of the inning. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. It's the Blue Jays 2 and the A's nothing. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Wayne Anthony. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3.
Anthony.
Here comes the first pitch. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So he's on base here to kick off their half of the third as we take a look at the league leaderboard in hits. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. Digging in to try it again, Tommy La Stella. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one. Prior to the at-bat, a check on first. And he has to dive, but he's back in easily. First pitch coming. Here it is. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Nobody out, runner on first. A fastball that just misses inside. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3.
Well, this has been a good job to work the count from 0-1 to 3-1, and now he's really in the driver's seat to see a heater that he can do something with.
Here's a look over to first, and he's back standing. Three balls and a strike. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball. Well, as demonstrated there, that's a tough pitch to do anything with.
Oh, you think? If you've got a good fastball like he does, that location can be really effective. It looks so tempting to the hitter, but making contact on that pitch can be very tough.
He's set. Here's the 3-2. And here's a curveball looked at. Strike 3 called, and that's the first out of the inning.
Big curveball for the strikeout there, and that came after an absolute missile of a fastball. Even if you recognize the breaking ball out of the pitcher's hand, it's so hard for hitters to sit back long enough after they've seen a really good fastball. Only the best can keep their hands back on those.
Into the box, Billy Kuhn, as he'll watch a first pitch curveball drop in there for strike 1. 1 for 1 as he reached base with a double his first time up. Comes set, and the 0-1. Pitch is high. The throw way late, and he's in there easily at second. So he's in safely there following the 1-out steal of second. And with that, we take you to our team leaderboard to display the clubs with the most stolen bases so far this year. And as you can see right there, the Blue Jays are currently best in the AL in that category. Even at a ball and a strike. Here's the pitch, and he misses. 2-1.
Seems to me like they're pitching him a little bit more cautiously after that double he had his first time up.
Hitters count now. Here's the 2-1, and this is down at knee level as it's chopped foul at home plate. And a half-hearted attempt that time, but they'll say he broke the plane, and that's out number 2.
Fooled him just enough with that pitch to get him to go around, according to the umpire. Sometimes it can be really tough for these big, strong guys because once they're committed to swinging, it's hard for them to slow their swings down, and that appeared to be the case there.
In now, Rick Yeager, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Up and in here as he had to bend out of danger. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Way outside, nearly to the backstop. 2-1.
Well, that's a good pitch, but you have to get a little bit closer to the plate than that. That's that big sweeping slider. If it was a little closer, you might get a swing.
And this is fouled at the plate. All even at 2-2. Here it is. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Blue Jays held in check. They're up 2-0. Ready for another chance. Chip Elliott. They'll try to get it going here to begin the 4th.
Chip Elliott.
Into the windup and the pitch. Right over the middle, knee high. The windup and the 0-1. And here's a swing and a miss as he falls behind 0-2.
He's attacking this hitter a lot more aggressively than he did the first time when he faced him and issued a walk, coming right after him here.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out. Didn't mess around much in that at-bat, Dan.
No, that was pretty impressive, Matt. I really like a pitcher that trusts and works off his fastball. And right there, he decided he didn't need to use anything else. 3 straight heaters and go grab some bench.
Stepping in now, Brent Lintner, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. He popped out in his first trip. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And that slider's almost in the dirt.
Clearly, they're not trying to give him anything to hit, are they? I mean, everything's away, but he's sitting 2-0. Let's see if he extends and maybe looks outside to drive something.
From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. A slider that just grabs the outside corner.
So he threw the slider darting away to him 2 times in a row. Now I don't think he'll go for it again. I'm looking for something hard inside on this pitch.
Here's the pitch. And this one's going to bounce up to the plate. An easy take there, and it's 3-1 now.
This is one of those rare hitters counts we've seen in this game. They're just having a difficult time getting it going.
And he looks at ball 4 now, so he's aboard, and you always have to worry about the threat of the steal when he's on base.
Hey, they haven't been able to register a hit against this guy, but at least they have a base runner here. We'll see if that leads to something.
Riding in once again, Mark Hammonds comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Now a throw over to first and a dive, but he's back. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And that one stayed up a little high. From the belt, kicks and deals. Laid off as it caught the inside corner.
Well, I like that, taking that strike right there. Look, he's already walked a couple guys early. He's not throwing the ball consistently in the zone. You have to be patient and make him work.
Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball. And tough fastball to lay off on 1 and 2, but he did, and it's 2 and 2 now. He's set. Here's the 2-2. And that one never threatened the zone. It's gone full now to 3 and 2.
Hey, keep an eye out here, Matt, because that guy on first base, 3-2 count, and he can run. He might be on the move here.
Here comes the payoff pitch. And he misses again here. It's ball 4. And that's back-to-back walks here with 1 away.
Well, they've struggled offensively in this one so far, but after that walk, they've got runners at first and second and look ready to make a little noise. Just need a big hit now.
So striding in, Lucas Fountain. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And he'll look at a fastball that doesn't miss by a whole lot. It's 1-0.
Now, I'm sure these infielders know it, but this hitter can burn down the baseline. So if he puts a ground ball in play, the defense is going to have to make a perfect turn to turn 2.
1-0 count. Here it is. Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2.
Well, I know the last thing he wants to do is load the bases right here. So the pressure is on right now to get back in the strike zone.
Here he comes on 2-0. Hit down the third baseline. And there's the first hit of the game for the A's. And they are on the board as the run scores from second to make this a 2-1 game now.
Well, Matt, they didn't score much yesterday. You know, the conversation before the game was their offense going to be able to do anything today? Right there, that one run might be enough to kind of propel them into a good stretch now.
Here's Manny Machado now as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. He drew a base on balls his first time up. And there's ball 1. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup.
In a double play situation, that's the location you want a guy to swing at. More than likely, he's going to beat it into the ground.
Ready with the 1-2. And this is fouled into the seats over from first. He'll try again. 1-2 to 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue.
Oh, man, I think he thought he was going to get another breaking ball right there. He's a little bit late on that fastball. That's a nice pitch, though, following that breaking pitch to keep him off balance with the heater.
Here's the pitch on 2-2. And he lays off, so it's full now, 3-2.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
He's set. Here's the 3-2. And a wave and a miss on a ball that was way out of the strike zone. There are 2 away now.
Pretty standard pitch sequence right there. Just how you draw it up in a perfect world. Jump ahead 0-2, and then you toss a changeup in the dirt to get him to chase for a strikeout on 3 pitches. If only it were always that easy.
Standing in now, Ramon Nieto. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. One 1-0 pitch on the way. And here's a ball hit in the air. La Stella ranging into shallow right, and the inning is over. A's have to settle for just the one. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. Toronto leads this one 2-1. Matt Vasgersian, Harold Reynolds, and Dan Plesac. The former #1 overall pick, Dansby Swanson, is the first to bat in the inning. First delivery to him on the way. In there for strike one. Oh, and 1 count, and the pitch. A breaking ball taken on the inner corner. Almost a worm burner as he misses on a low fastball. Ball 1. Heavy sinker just stayed inside. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. And this is going to be a foul ball. And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now, 3-2.
It's a fine line for working down in the zone on 2-2 and bouncing one in there that basically stands no chance at getting swung at. Right there, he basically spiked that one right into the dirt, and now he has to find the zone on a 3-2 pitch.
And he struck him out. Strikeout number 8 now in the ball game for him.
Boy, he's really on a roll on the hill right now. As we roll through it again, remember, he struck out the side in the last inning, and now he picks up right where he left off by striking off the leadoff man here. Let's see if he can keep this going for a little bit.
Into the box now, Brooks Schaefer. So weighed out a breaking pitch here that finds the zone for strike 1. Perhaps he can drive another one out of the park just like he did back in the second. The windup and the 0-1. Sliced down the left side, but foul.
Wow, he's cruising right now out there. 4 straight punch outs and working on number 5.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Boy, and they cannot touch him right now. 5 straight strikeouts on the ledger, and there are 2 away.
Man, he is looking flat out unhittable on the mound right now. That's 5 straight punch outs. I love it, but I think he might want to get his defense involved at some point so they don't fall asleep.
In now, William Hernandez, as he'll watch a first pitch curveball drop in there for strike 1. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. The 0-1 pitch. Chopped weakly to the left. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Blue Jays go down in order as they're unable to add to their 2-1 lead. Digging in for his second at bat, Ian Koch. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest.
Ian Koch.
Into the windup and the pitch. He was fighting that swing the whole way, but he went around. It's no balls and a strike. Now the pitch. Swing and a miss here, and he's behind in the count now, 0-2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Another 0-2 home. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2.
Well, no surprise on that one. That's the classic slider down the way, trying to get him to chase on that 0-2 pitch.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. That misses, and we're even at 2-2.
Well, you got to like how this inning's starting off. He starts the inning with a pretty high pitch count, and your first guy to the plate makes him work. This is playing right into your hand right now on the offensive side.
And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out. An early look at the line score here tonight as we play the top of the 5th.
Oakland.
And boy, just one
Right
lone
fielder,
hit for the visitors this evening as they've been
Ramirez.
taken to task by this starter. Digging in once again, Casey Ramirez. He struck out twice thus far, so we'll see if he can fare any better here. Here's the first pitch to him. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. 1 run, just 1 hit, and no errors in the ballgame for the A's so far. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole, 0-2.
Well, he finds himself down 0-2, but you know what? He looked at the first 2 pitches, but they were different pitches, both down. Good pitchers' pitches. Sometimes you got to tip your cap.
And he missed with it. It's 1-2.
1-2.
Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. Here he comes again, 1-2. Breaks his bat as this ball's lifted into the air. Swanson onto the grass, and that's the second out of the inning.
The catcher, number 28, Professor Smokey.
Ready for another shot now. Professor Smokey 0 for 2 on his line thus far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And they'll try and get him out in front to start the at-bat, but this misses off the plate away. It's ball 1. 1-0 pitch on the way. And that pitch catches the inside corner.
He hasn't used that pitch much this game. That's one he's been working on the bullpen, and now he's brought it into the game. If he's able to incorporate that in his stuff, look out.
Belt high and right down the middle for a strike.
Might have been taking all the way right there. That pitch couldn't have split the strike zone any better, and you can bet he wants that one back at the plate.
Here's the 1-2 delivery. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner.
This is a well-conditioned pitcher right here. His stamina is showing up. He's still throwing in the high 90s, and it's late in the game. Man, he's in shape.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. A's are gone in order. Our score remains 2-1. Digging in, Colt Morant. He'll lead
Leading
things
off
off
for the
as we
Jays,
begin the home 5th.
Second baseman, Colt Morant.
A knee-high sinker, tough pitch, strike 1. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. And he pulled up in time, but it's a called strike 2. The 0-2 delivery. And he struck him out. So double digits now. 10 strikeouts for him thus far.
That's 10 strikeouts for him now, and I'll tell you,
Now
he
batting,
could rack up quite a few more
designated hitter,
before he's done. Still a
Lloyd
lot of game left in this
Lingo.
one.
Stepping in, Lloyd Lingo comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. rolled a strike on the outer half. 0-1.
We're seeing him in an absolute groove out there in the mound right now. Retired 7 straight, and mechanically, he looks really consistent and fluid to me.
5th inning, 2-1 our score. Pitch swung on and hit in the air toward the line and right. And that's in there. Base hit.
8-game streak. He's swinging the bat really well.
Third baseman, number 24, Wayne Anthony.
Digging in and looking for more. Wayne Anthony. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he gets the call that time for strike number 1. 2 runs, 5 hits, and no errors in the game for Toronto. And he'll look at a fastball just off the black, and it's even at 1.
And the reason he's working away so much here is because he's got that big hole on the right side of the infield to worry about. With the first baseman holding the runner on, it's always smart to pitch into the defense you have behind you.
Fouled toward the third base dugout, but this will get back into the seats, out of play. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. He'll throw back to second to get the out, and that's going to be all they get. Boy, a risky play there, but it pays off.
Definitely a risky and aggressive play from the pitcher there, but he made it work out. They've practiced plays like that a lot in spring training, so it paid off this time.
Here's Tommy La Stella now. A hit in 2 tries so far. Has a look, now the pitch. Pitch out, nothing doing. One 0 count. Here it is, and they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Late swing and a ball line fouled into the seats past the third base dugout. Throw over to first, and the runner back. A runner on first with 2 away. In the dirt here. No advance here, but it's 3-1 now. Now a move over to first, and the runner will get back standing. Now a swing on 3-1, but this is chopped foul right around home plate, and the count will go full to 3-2.
Full count with 2 outs now, so if he could put the ball in the gap somewhere, he could have a good shot of driving in a run because the runner at first will be in motion.
2 out with the man at first. Throw over to the bag, and a dive, but he's back in. Once again a 3-2. And yet another strikeout here. His 11th of the ball game, and this one ends the inning. 1 left for Toronto. They still lead it 2-1. Digging in to try it again. Chip Elliott will start things out in their half of the 6th as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that quite frankly has been non-existent to date.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've been completely overmatched to this point. One hit through 5 innings. I mean, what else can you say about the pitching they faced other than it's been fantastic? We'll see if that continues as we approach the later inning.
Now some definite signs of life in that Toronto bullpen. Both a lefty and a right-hander begin to throw. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And now a slider in on the hands, and he's lucky that one didn't come and get him. Off-speed pitch, and this one runs in and nearly gets him here. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. A slider that he looks at over the outside corner.
You know, when a guy starts to get tired, you often see their breaking stuff start to flatten out, but that's not the case here. Still has really nice finish on that slider, as we just saw.
And this is fouled back and out of play. The 2-2 one more time. And he struck him out, and that's 8 strikeouts thus far.
Boy, that's really disappointing for a guy that has wheels, right?
Now
All he wants to do is get on base and take advantage of the strength of his game, which is his speed. But with the strikeout right there, you can't get on first base if you strike out.
Stepping in now, Brent Lintner. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball 1. 0 for 1 with a run scored thus far. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. 3-0 now.
Well, of all the guys in this lineup, he's definitely the guy I'd be cautious with, especially with a 1-run lead. No surprise that he's treading lightly right here.
3-0 pitch on its way. And oh, not so fast, partner. A called strike on the inside part of the plate. 3-1 now.
Well, he made a nice adjustment. That was a nice pitch right there, 3-0. Now puts the count 3-1. That was the same pitch he threw 2-0 and missed on it and got the ball called.
Strike 2 at a pitch that catches the outside corner.
The difference maker in this outing than others is the two-seamer. He's doing whatever he wants to do with that ball. It's moving all over the place.
Ready to deliver the full count pitch. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. The 3-2 one more time. Swing and a line drive. Foul. Low scoring game thus far. 2-1 here in the 6th. He spoils another one and will do it again. And he takes ball 4, so he's on, and as you know, that often means the steal could be in order here.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
Ready once again, Mark Hammonds. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Becomes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Laid off as it caught the inside corner.
Matt, I don't know if you know this, but less than 60% of his first pitches have been for a strike. And he's still having a good game. I don't know what he's doing. They just haven't been able to figure him out.
Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. He broke out the slide step there, Danny.
Yeah, he's clearly thinking about the steal right here. Didn't happen, but the cat-mouse game continues on.
Runners on first with one down. Here's a look over to first. Runner back safely. Even at a ball and a strike. Here's the pitch. And a ball popped foul to the right side, out of play. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And he pops it up, drifting just beyond the infield. Morant backs up and takes care of it. 2 away.
Up next for Oakland, center fielder Lucas.
Digging in and
Fountain.
looking for more. Lucas Fountain, 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. First pitch of the at bat on its way. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner. Now the 0-1. Fastball that time is nowhere close, and it's even at 1-1. A runner on first with 2 away. A high fastball is in there. The 1-2 pitch. Chop foul over towards the coaching box.
That was a tough pitch to spoil right there. A 2-strike changeup on the corner. Tough pitch to foul off.
Again, a 1-2. Tried to shoot the corner and he missed it. 2-2.
Not sure if that was a great take or if he got locked up on a 2-seamer running away, but either way, it worked out well for him. That's a well-thrown pitch, though.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3.
Hey, one of the things you want to do with a starter, get that pitch count up. Here's another productive at bat, is this count now gets to 3 balls and 2 strikes.
And he misses again. Ball 4, and his control is really letting him down now.
Oh, man, I think this walk is going to grind at him for a
Now
bit.
batting,
He just
designated
missed, and
hitter,
now the inning
Manny
continues with the man in
Machado.
scoring position.
So now the Jays manager will make his way out toward the mound, and it looks as though that's going to be all for his starter here tonight. So as he departs, his fate is still up in the air. He could stand to win it. He could get a no decision. He could even be on the hook for the loss if both runners come around to score. Oscar
attention,
De La
please.
Cruz trots in
pitching
from the
for the Blue
bullpen here
Jays,
as he inherits a tough
number
spot
18,
with 2 on and 2 away.
Oscar De La Cruz.
Manny Machado will be his first assignment here as they'll face him with runners at first and second and 2 away. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. And this one's in the dirt. The runners will stay put. However, the count evens at 1. And this one's tapped foul at home plate. Looking for the K. Here's the pitch. And the changeup just missed the inside corner. Two down, runners at first and second. drilled to first. There is La Stella, and the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. A's strand a couple. They're down 2-1. Striding in once again, Billy Kuhn. 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. And we see some action in the A's bullpen now. It's both a left-hander and a righty that start to loosen up. And he runs it in on him and gets him to swing through it for strike one. Oh, here's the pitch. And a curveball that started low and broke lower. Ball one.
We've seen this before. Fastballs in, then breaking balls away. That's been his plan of attack throughout the first half of this game.
1-1. Here it comes. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Here's the 1-2 delivery. Again, he sends it out of play. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And there's your first out of the inning.
Now batting, right fielder, Rick Yeager.
Ready for another shot now, Rick Yeager. And he's likely just trying to put one in play here. 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts thus far. Into the windup and the pitch. And boy, a high strike called there. That's not all that consistent, but it's strike one. Here's the pitch. Now a fastball off the plate away. A ball and a strike. Pitch on the way. And this is going to be a foul ball in amongst the spectators. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And that'll get down out there for extra bases. Oh, and the throw back in is a wild one. And he will make it up to third base, as that is a gift there off of what was a terrible throw.
Well, he hung that one and he didn't miss it. That's what you do. Hang it and bang it.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Dansby Swanson.
Yeah, we thought we might be seeing the end of the road for the starter, but clearly he's still in there for at least one more hitter.
Well, Matt, we'll see how this works out, but I think they figured with the righty coming up, it was worth sticking with him to keep the matchup advantage in their favor here.
And here's a called strike at the knees. Don't think he liked that one too much, but it's 0-1. Looks like a right-hander's gotten up to throw now in the Oakland pen. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
This is where getting ahead in the count really pays off for you. Now you can get him to chase a pitch, maybe get a ground ball, double play, or a strikeout. Either way, it's going to help your cause.
Two quick strikes, and now the 0-2. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His third punch out of the game. What's your take on all the strikeouts we see in the game today, Dan? That was his third tonight, and it seems we're seeing that a lot more these days.
Yeah, Matt, there's been a real change in philosophy as far as hitting in baseball today. A lot of guys think now that an out is an out. A strikeout is just as good as a regular out, but we're seeing strikeouts at an alarming rate in baseball right now.
Brooks Schaefer will stand in here hoping to duplicate what he did back in the second inning, as we flash you back to take another look at his solo home run that helped get this offense rolling. Looking to keep this a one-run game. The pitch. First pitch curveball runs in a bit too tight. It's ball one. Here's the 1-0. And he takes a good swing at that one as this is sent down the line in right, but ultimately into the crowd, a foul ball. Working to keep them in the game here. And the curveball bounces here, but a good job behind the plate to keep it at arm's length. Two balls and a strike. Here it is. And it misses. 3-1 now. A man on third with two down. Hit out towards second. Played on the backhand. And the off-balance throw is right there for the third out, and a high degree of difficulty on that one as the side is retired. Blue Jays held in check. They lead it 2-1. Back here at Rogers Center in Toronto. Seventh inning coming up with the Jays out in front as we give you a look at our game summary to this point. PJ Ayers is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
31, PJ Ayers.
So striding forward now, Ramon Nieto. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one.
Nieto.
And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Look out. 2-0 now.
Well, he's got a nice count, 2-0. I know he's looking for something to hit here, but hey, a walk wouldn't hurt you either. Down late in the game, base runners don't hurt.
Here it comes, 2-0. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side, but this is back into the seats, a foul ball. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Sent foul again, and after being way ahead, now it's even at 2-2. He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one.
Time to focus here. This game is way too close to be walking, guys, so we'll see if he can make him swing the bat on this next pitch.
And he gets him to lift one high in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Swanson will stay with it as he backs up and puts it away. One gone.
Second baseman, Ian Koch.
Settling in now, Ian Koch. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. First pitch of the at-bat. And a changeup right down the middle. We're in the 7th inning now. The pitchers duel. 2-1 our score. Swing and a ball lifted in the air toward the line and right. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
The right fielder, number 30, Casey
Orlando
Ramirez.
Manzanillo
Takes the mound now, and it appears he's being brought in to face the right-handed batter who waits next.
Yeah, you usually don't hear the term
Manzanillo.
righty specialist very often, but that's kind of how they're using him here, Matt. Most hitters have a harder time against pitchers of the same handedness, so we'll see if this move pans out.
Digging in once again, Casey Ramirez. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game. First delivery to him on the way. Curveball that time, not even close.
That curveball is a pitch you have to get on top of, or else it'll take off just like that one did.
Ready with the 1-0 pitch. And look out. He has to back away there and then give a little glare out to the mound. It's ball 2.
Hey, first batter out of the pen, and he comes right inside. I like that. Kind of reminds everyone here he's here to compete.
Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but a foul ball, and it's 2-1 now. Yeah. 2-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. He struck him out. The third time he's fanned in the game. 1, 2, 3 go the A's. They still trail it here 2-1. Charles Moylan gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7.
Charles Moylan.
Striding into the box, William Hernandez. He'll try and get something started in the home half of the 7th.
Hernandez.
Lifted the other way out to left center. Elliott moving to his left, 1 away.
Now batting, second baseman, Colt Morant.
Digging in, Colt Morant. 0 for 2 with a couple of strikeouts for him so far. Into the windup and the pitch. Inside with the fastball, it's 1-0. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Squared that one up just a little late. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1.
We've seen him go down on strikes more than once in this game, so this has been a better approach by him at this at-bat. Much more patient, and he's gotten himself into a good hitter's count.
On the ground to the left side. Hammonds comes up with it. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
Now batting, designated hitter, Lloyd Lingo.
Stepping into the box, Lloyd Lingo. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. First pitch on its way. And a fastball just a bit high. Two out, nobody on. Look out. 2-0 now.
2 outs here, and the focus needs to stay sharp. You don't want that lineup turning over in an inning if you can help it.
2-0 pitch on the way. Takes a high fastball for a strike. The 2-1 on its way. The curveball that catches the inside corner.
That's a pretty good break right there, breaking all the way across the zone. Now it's a little dangerous. He gets to see that ball a long time, but man, that's a nasty snapdragon hook right there.
2-2 count. Here it comes. And this is heading out toward left field, but this is going to get fouled up into the crowd. Another try at 2-2. Swing and a liner. Foul. And oh man, that caught him pretty good there as it ricochets toward the third baseline. Great support from his infield though, as that's the 3rd out. Weird way to end the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Blue Jays as they're unable to add to their 2-1 lead. At the plate, Professor Smokey Fourth trip to the plate for him, and he's at risk of ending that nice hitting streak that he's put together.
Yeah, chances are it's on his mind, Matt, but you just have to let that get out of the way as best you can. You have to approach this at bat just like any other. Otherwise, you're just getting in your own way.
Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Outfield in the no doubles defense. Now the first pitch. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike one. The windup and the 0-1. Fouled back.
That's a nice pitch right there. He threw him a breaking ball, comes back with the fastball, and now he's late. Now he doesn't know how to adjust. He's kind of caught in between. You got him set up perfectly.
Grounded to short. Swanson scoops it up. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. Blue Jays trying to hold on here at the Rogers Center. They lead it here in the 8th as you get a look at the line score to this point in the contest. Ready now, Chip Elliott. He struck out twice thus far, so we'll see if he can fare any better here. First pitch of the at-bat.
Nope.
Lays off 1-0.
That's a tough call for Blue right there. Either way you call it, somebody doesn't like it. But hey, that's the life of an umpire.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Not close. It's 2-0. Our pitcher's duel continues here. 2-1 score as we play the 8th. In the dirt. It's 3-0 now. Ready with the 3-0 pitch. And this one will be out of play off to the left. 3-1. Here it is. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. 1 out, nobody on. Now he lifts a high pop-up, drifting into foul territory on the right side. And there's out number 2.
Now batting, first baseman, Brent Littner.
Now at the plate, Brent Littner. Couple of walks for him thus far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Takes a knee-high fastball.
Well, he got that first pitch, got him looking right there. With a star hitter like this guy, it is always good to get ahead in the count.
0-1, here's the pitch. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. A fastball that just misses inside. Here's the pitch. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Schaefer will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. A's are gone in order. Our score remains 2-1.
Your
Jeff
attention, please.
Ayala is on
Now
to pitch
pitching
out
for
of the
the
bullpen
A's,
in the bottom half of the
14.
8th.
Jeff Ayala.
Wayne Anthony
Leading
will be
off
the
for the
first
Jays,
one to greet him here as he'll be
third
forced to
baseman,
turn around and hit from the left side
Anthony.
now. And that misses, ball 1. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Pretty well hit deep down the line in right, but that's back into the seats. Foul. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck.
Beautifully thrown splitter right there. High 80s, down in the zone. Looks like a fastball coming in, and then it just drops off the table. You can get a lot of swinging strikes with that.
Ready to deliver the 1-2. Out in front as he rolls over it to second. Koch is up with it. Throw to first is in time for the first out.
First baseman, number 2, Tommy La Stella.
Digging in the switch hitter, Tommy La Stella. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. And that misses for ball 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Now a ball sliced out of play down the left field line.
Oh, that's one he's going to want back right there. A fastball right in your wheelhouse, and you foul it off.
And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. One and two, here it comes. There's a swing and a high pop up. Hammonds is there for it, makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
Now batting, catcher, Billy Kuhn.
In now, Billy Kuhn. First pitch on its way. A changeup over the inside corner.
Hey, when one of your better pitches is the straight changeup, you can't be afraid to throw it at any count and at any time. And hey, first pitch, if they're going to take it for strike 1, they're going to give it to you. Go ahead and throw it.
And here's a splitter that's inside as he's forced to jitterbug out of the way there. Bat splinters as this is on the ground to first base. But this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. The 1-2 pitch. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. Blue Jays go down in order. They still lead it 2-1. Back at Rogers Center as we get a look at the great city of Toronto from the ferry on Lake Ontario. Sean Lopez comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th.
Lopez.
Ready for another chance. Mark Hammond. He's 0 for 2 with a walk thus far.
Mark Hammond.
Ninth inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a cold strike. The 0-1 on its way. Looks like he swung it underwater that time for strike 2. The pitch. And here's a fastball on 0-2, but it misses. 1-2 now.
Boy, it's hard to sit on an 0-2 fastball. I think that pitch just locked him up a bit. But lucky for him, it was just a little out of the zone.
Ready on 1-2. Now this pitch sails up and in, and that leaves him muttering to himself. It's ball 2.
Not sure if that was a purpose pitch or not, but I liked it. As a pitcher, sometimes you've got to be willing to back the guy off the plate by running something hard inside. You can't just let guys be comfortable standing in the batter's box against him.
Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
Great spot on that 2-2 fastball. You can't place it on the inside corner any better than that. And as a hitter, there's just not a whole lot you can do with that unless you're looking for it and time it just right. Love seeing a guy that can work the inside with his fastball.
Standing in now, Lucas Fountain standing in from the right side as he takes strike 1. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Ready with the 0-1. Fastball that he's way out in front of. A swing and a miss. Now the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a liner. And that's into the outfield for a one-out base hit. He'll get it into second. The tag, and he is out at second.
Now batting.
Well, he clearly thought he had a shot at 2 on the hit, but they did a nice job in the outfield of getting it in quick to cut him down.
Steve Gomes will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run.
Steve Gomes.
And that changeup makes him jump. A swing and a miss. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Oh, and 1 count, and the pitch. Nope. Missed low and inside with it. 1-1. Even at a ball and a strike. Here's the pitch. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Three and 1 now.
Time to narrow your focus up there at the plate. In a 1-run game, he doesn't want to walk it, so there's a good chance he's going to get something to handle right here.
Swing and a little tapper. Foul ball, strike 2.
Well, he fouled that breaking ball off a little bit early. Timing not quite there. Had a fastball to pitch before. He just got out in front of that breaking ball.
Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. And he holds up on this one, but it's a cold strike 3. And with that, the ball game is over.
Wow, that's 8 wins in a row, and it seems like they can't do anything wrong. When you're riding a streak like this, you eat the same food, you drive the ballpark the same way, you do everything the same because you don't want to do anything to jeopardize this streak.
Close one tonight, 2-1 the final score. Jamie Villanueva with his 4th win this season as he allows only 1 hit in 5+ innings in this one. Noah Kennedy racked up 12 strikeouts but still ends up taking the loss. Sean Lopez earns the save out of the bullpen, his 23rd of the campaign. So that just about does it for Harold Reynolds, Dan Plesac, and our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way on over to theshownation.com.
6 hits, no errors. They left 4 men on base. For the Athletics, 1 run on 2 hits, 1 error. They left 6 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 43 minutes. A reminder that extra subway trains will be available at the Union and St. Andrews stations. The King Street streetcar provides access to St. Andrews Station via the ends of John Street or Peter Street. Light rail transit is also available along Queens Quay from Union Station.